Hello and welcome to today's video. As you can see, I've got the air-cooled DMOC645 back together. It's been wired up to the contactors and to the motor. And I've got the good old DMOC adapters hooked up down there, and we're ready. So in the last video I modified the EEPROM, or flash memory chip, from 17 to 18. 17 is the air-cooled box, 18 is the water-cooled, and it was giving me a fault because it was expecting me the water-cooled. And are you ready? I'm going to flip it on. There's no more warnings, so everything's good. So if we kill this, yes, I am sure. We'll go run CC shell real quick. And connect. Do you remember the GUID? That's okay. Cut and paste does. Wait for this to boot up. Go into the viewer. Let it load. Box type is now 18. Look at that. So that means, and look, DMO state is now ready, no longer critical fault. So you're ready to see the motor spin? It's been lots and lots of videos. It's about to pay off. We're already on. Put her in forward and give her a little bit of throttle. I can't regen because we're powered off of the death capacitor back here. But that looks like that is going to work perfectly fine for those that want to go through all the trouble of a hardware modification. So pretty much have to lift up the pins on the EEPROM, program it, then solder the pins back down, and then you're up and running. I think a more elegant solution would be to, now that we know that just changing that byte is all it cares about, so there's two solutions after that, software-wise, where you don't have to open up the drive and make the changes. Either go through the firmware and find where in the hex file it's comparing that byte to, another byte, and change it in there. So for the air-cooled ones, you change it from the code expects 18, so you just change it to compare against 17. And the other way, which I think I might pursue, is CC shell. Since it can read that byte right there, and it also has the ability to write to the EEPROM, because that's how we sniffed everything. We know it's just sending over a data structure, and it'd be interesting to go and see if we can't craft a serial packet that modifies the byte from 17 to 18 and then commits a save to the EEPROM. Now, CC shell might have some engineering mode that we don't know about, or a different program that they used, because somehow that gets programmed into the EEPROM. And I'm pretty sure they don't do it before they solder it onto the board. They've got all these boards built up, and then they put it on a test fixture and write to it. Excuse me. So we'll have to look into that. But probably going to be another day. I really need to work on, I've got a backlog of motor controllers and a 1995 Selector E10 to get up and running, and then I still need to get my truck lithium conversion complete, and so we don't have to use the death capacitor anymore. I get my bidirectional buck boost converter done. That'd be really nice. But Yeah, she's still spinning down. I'll go ahead and turn it off here, but well, you know what? I'll give her one last spin for good measure. But yeah, it's it's working. So anyways, yeah, hope that was a good payoff. Thanks for watching.